All right, so we were just talking about EA the other day and how they're going to add prime icon fighters to the game. These are fighters that are already in the game, but they'll be buffed to their prime versions, and these are legendary fighters. And the plan was to add these fighters today, Thursday, and EA just did that. Earlier today, they released a video. They posted a video on their official EA Sports UFC YouTube page. I'm going to post a link to that in case you guys are not subscribed to the page. Go ahead and check them out. But they posted this video right here, and in this video they showcased the fighters that were added to the game. So we're gonna watch this video again together, look at these fighters, and then we're gonna go over to the official EA UFC 4 website to get a closer look at what they did, a closer look at these fighters. So let's go right ahead and check this video out right here. Starts off with Habib.
The standard upon which all lightweights will be judged.
He has exceeded all expectation.
Perfect since his UFC debut.
He has earned this right to be listed among the greats.
Appreciate these legends while they're here because you never know when they're going to walk away.
We got Anderson Silva.
Anderson the Spider Silva.
There we go.
You're all gonna miss me when I'm gone, believe you me.
Michael
I
Bisping.
want people remember me as one of the greatest.
You cannot tell
Money
the
on
history
J-Check.
of
We got
heavyweight
OVEREEM.
MMA without ALISTAIR OVEREEM. Arguably the greatest of all time, George
St. Pierre.
St. Pierre.
UFC undisputed, undefeated lightweight champion.
Islam Makhachev can be the
And
next
of course, they
contender
end things
in
with
the lightweight division.
Islam Makhachev. So, as you guys can see, quite a few fighters added to the game. In the video that I made, I predicted Anderson Silva, and I also predicted it was Anderson Silva and GSP. These are the two names that I thought that they will definitely include in the game. But I wasn't thinking about it the way that EA was thinking about it. And when we go over to the website right here, this is the UFC 4 official website. You see right there it says Prime Icons Update, introducing prime versions of some of UFC's greatest fighters of the last 2 decades. So, as you guys can see right there, it says Prime Icons Update. In every corner of the globe, UFC has become one of the few international sporting brands. At EA Sports, we want to show off and present fighters from around the world who have shaped the last 2 decades of UFC with the Prime Icons Update. Beginning November 4, get an icon fighter from your region for your roster in the prime of their careers. Enter the octagon with these legends and take your place at the top. Plus, every player who logs into UFC 4 from November 4 to 30 will snag a Prime Icon customization pack for their account. The pack includes vanity items and more to help you personalize your UFC 4 experience and honor these icon fighters. So I was kind of thinking when I first heard about this that it's going to be like strictly legends. But what they're doing, it seems, is that they're adding fighters to represent different regions. So for example, Anderson Silva right here, it says Anderson Silva. The Brazilian former middleweight champion still holds the record for the longest title reign in UFC history. I thought John Jones broke this record. Well, I think maybe John didn't break it consecutively, but John has defended the title more times than Anderson Silva. I'm pretty sure of that. A record unlikely to be broken anytime soon. Notable for his striking prowess, Silva holds many of UFC's striking records. That he does. So Anderson Silva right here represents the Brazilian region, which is pretty good. And we've got ALISTAIR OVEREEM, also a 5-star. Anderson Silva right here is a 5-star. He's been bumped to a 5-star. Really looking forward to using Anderson now because the last time I tried using Silva, he just wasn't up to par. I wish we would have gotten a younger character model though. I really do. But I think this will do. ALISTAIR OVEREEM, also a prime icon, bumped to a 5-star in UFC. His striking, 5-star. Grappling, almost a 5-star. Health, almost a 5-star. ALISTAIR OVEREEM, the Dutch heavyweight fighter, has had major success across MMA, earning titles and recognition all over the world for his diverse skill set and longevity in the sport. Longevity is no joke. This man has been fighting for a very, very long time. kickboxing, and then Pride, Strikeforce, UFC. He's been all over the place. He really has, and he definitely deserves to represent this area of fighting. And then we've got Khabib. This one is it's a little bit weird because, in my opinion, Khabib already was the prime version in UFC 4. He's already pretty goddamn good. Now they've buffed him. We're gonna have to take a look at his stats a little bit deeper to see exactly what was buffed. But 5-star, and now he's gonna be pretty goddamn unstoppable. They also gave him these very unique shorts with an gold eagle logo on it, which looks pretty damn cool. So Khabib, the recently retired Russian fighter, is the longest reigning UFC lightweight champion and ended his UFC career in 2020 with 29 wins and 0 losses. 29-0. Again, representing that region, the Russian region. And then we've got Joanna Jędrzejczyk, also bumped to 5 stars. Also a prime icon. A former UFC women's strawweight champion with success across sports, Jędrzejczyk is a highly skilled kickboxer that hits opponents with a bombardment of exact and calculated strikes. Interesting they didn't mention what region right here that she's representing, but of course, Poland, the Polish region. So it makes sense they went with her. Maybe if Jan would have successfully defended his belt against Glover, maybe they would have gone with Jan Łachowicz, but it makes perfect sense to go with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Plus, she's a female. You know, it would be nice to have a woman represented in here as well. Anyways, George St. Pierre, GSP. Probably the actual greatest of all time right here. Very deserving of the 5-star rating. Possibly the best middleweight UFC fighter. Well, the best welterweight UFC fighter. Possibly. Okay. I would say definitely the best welterweight UFC fighter of all time. At least, you know, when you take a look at his career accomplishments. Do I think he's a... You know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. Possibly the best welterweight UFC fighter of all time. St. Pierre also became one of the few fighters to win titles across divisions when he also earned a middleweight UFC title in 2017. They also did not mention what region he is representing, but we all know Canada. That one is it's pretty straightforward, pretty obvious. And last but not least is Michael the Count Bisping. Michael Bisping, also a 5-star rating. Now Michael Bisping is going to probably be as lethal as he was in UFC 3, because Michael was he was a fan favorite in UFC 3, that is for sure. Michael Bisping, the first British fighter to not only enter the UFC, but also to win a UFC championship. Bisping's legendary career earned him a spot in the UFC Hall of Fame in 2019. This man has been through so much. He has represented that region very, very well, as you guys can see right there. The first British fighter to actually enter the UFC and also the first to win a championship. So he's accomplished a lot in his career for the region, and he's definitely, I mean, who else would you put in there if it's not Michael Bisping? So, and then of course we end with Islam Makhachev, but we're going to take a look at the patch notes a little bit later. And we're also going to we'll look at this character in depth and get a fighter showcase for Islam as well. But stay tuned. We will be doing a fighter showcase for every single fighter on this list. Every single one here. It's going to happen over the next few days. And we're also going to make sure that we complete the UFC 268 fighter showcases. So there will be quite a few videos being uploaded on this channel. I will be busy, or I will try my very best to be busy, all things considered. And hopefully we can get all these fighters tested out, used, so you guys can see what they feel like. And yeah, also when you guys go into the game, take a look at the fighters yourself. Use them, play around with them, see if they feel better than they did before this update. and we will definitely go from there. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I will be leaving links to everything below in the description. A link to this website in case you guys want to take a look at this some more. A link to the official EA Sports UFC YouTube page, so you guys can go subscribe if you've not already been subscribed. And yeah, that's it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. As always, stay safe. Peace out.